Don't try to look like a drag queen. Unless you are a drag queen, then be yourself. Today I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on just kind of my makeup routine before I do videos. Now, I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I pretty much have the same routine every day, but for video I do it a little bit differently, and I just thought I'd give you a little insight into how I go about doing my makeup. I find that a combination of liquid and powder foundation works really well on camera because you don't get really shiny. This Makeup Forever HD foundation works really well as kind of a base. Just dab that under my eyes, and this is my normal foundation routine, so there's not much that's different there. I use bareMinerals for my powder foundation and go over that in just circular motion like this. Bop, bop, bop. I've never done a makeup tutorial before. This is weird. Do you like my huge box of makeup stuff? I barely use any of it ever. Can't find anything. Bronzer. I use Sephora bronzer. It's got a little shimmer to it, and for videos I put on a little bit more than I normally would. That's the first difference. And I put it right here in this line when I make like a duck face. Like that. A lot of bronzer. And I kind of do a couple layers of that for contouring. And then I put a little bit on my temples. Oh gosh. Or a lot of it. I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on. More blush than I normally would for camera. Alright, so you don't want to look like a clown, but you also don't want to look washed out on camera, so add some color. Now I define my eyebrows, and I have an eyebrow pencil that I use for that, that's got like one of those little mascara-y tools on the end. Can you tell I'm not a makeup artist? I kind of haphazardly do this. This is like the worst makeup tutorial. I'm like teaching you how to do something that I have no idea what I'm doing. Sure, let's have some fun. And I have brow gel. Just because my brows can be a little unruly sometimes. I forgot to tell you about the primer. You should use primer before you put it on. It'll last longer. That's the end of that. So the next thing I do is I have this eyeshadow primer potion, it calls it, from Urban Decay. These are actually free samples, but once I run out I will buy it because I love it. And it, you put it on before you put on eyeshadow. It makes the colors of your eyeshadow brighter, and it also makes it last longer. So I just put it, kind of dab it on. So I put it on the lid and then just sweep it a little bit above the lid also. This is Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I feel like a real makeup artist, tutorial person. I start out with the lightest one and I put that on the inside of my eye to kind of highlight the inside. And then this shade called Nooner, it's a really pretty like deep pink shade. Using the primer makes the colors like a lot deeper. So I just put on the outside and blend in towards the middle. Blendy, blendy. And you want to be generous. You want to be a little liberal with this because, like I said, you don't want to be washed out. I would say try not to use colors. Like, don't use like a green, like a bright green eyeshadow or anything like that. Use very subtle, natural colors for your eyes. So now I'm taking this shade. This is like a darker kind of charcoal shade called Dark Side, and I put it on like the thin end of the brush and just kind of dab it into the crease. And then I take the other side of the brush and like blend it down and center. And you can kind of blend it a little above the crease too to add a little more volume. This is literally like my everyday makeup routine, just a little more. Like that's all it is just be a little more heavy-handed than you would normally be. And you know what? That's probably all I needed to make in the video. This is a charcoal eyeliner. I do it on the inside of the lid, the waterline, is that what it's called? Waterline. And then I also do the bottom waterline too for videos. Normally I don't. Then I go over it with a liquid liner. Do a little bit of a cat eye thing at the end. Just to thicken the line. Then I go over it with shadow. And I use this one all the way at the end. It's like got a little glitter to it. It's like dark purple. It's called Black Heart. And I just like kind of dab it into the line I created before. And then take a little more and I dab it on the inside. Now, mascara! How many different ways are there to do mascara, right? I use a curler, a lash curler. Hello. And then mascara. I don't know, I'm not gonna tell you how to do mascara. Like I just do mascara. How do you like, wow, I should teach classes. When you think you're done, you want to go sit down in front of the camera, look at yourself and make any adjustments. So usually I need a little more blush and I need a little more bronzer, just to add a little definition. Oh, lip stuff. I have a tinted Burt's Bees that I love, and it's got a little shimmer to it. So it's a little darker. I also like this. This is like a pinky pink. And it is lipstick and gloss. I mean, you don't want to look like a streetwalker, but put a little something on your lips. You don't want your lips to be like too shiny, so try to avoid gloss and try to avoid anything that will get on your teeth. All right, that was my makeup tutorial. I hope you found some useful information in it. If you didn't, leave a comment and tell me and just be nice about it. Now I'm gonna go change into like a real shirt and make some videos.